Alright everyone, here we are with ticker symbol Nndm, Nano Dimensions. And before I jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And down below in the description, I have a Twitter account now. So I added the link down below. I highly recommend joining me there because any notifications you miss here on YouTube, you can receive them there, or you'll probably find them there. If you don't find anything on both, then that means there's no notifications. But most likely, anything that's missing from YouTube, you may find there. Another thing too, stay tuned till the end of this video because I have a new ticker symbol to share with you guys that you don't want to miss. And ARK Invest bought tons of it, leading it up to #1 on the list of one of their ETFs. And I'm going to do an updated video if ARK Invest bought more today. So stay tuned for that as well. So stay tuned till the end. We're going to talk about Nano Dimensions. And then I'm going to share with you guys the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list and keep on your radar. So Nano Dimensions had a run today. Now, Nano Dimensions we've talked about in correlation to ARK Invest as well. How they've been loading up and following if they continue to buy. And this is getting a little bit out of control in my opinion. I'm like, whoa, like, you know, you guys that watch me frequently, I'm not a lot about hype, but this has me pumped because how ARK Invest is loading up on shares, it's pretty much bold statement after bold statement. And the only thing I could imagine, right, on how this chart is looking is ARK Invest is like, hey, this is about to take off to newer levels, newer resistance levels, newer highs, right? And they've been loading up throughout this whole journey. We need to load up on shares as much as possible now because these are the best prices now, right now. This is the best price now because when we pull this up, we're going to look at our new resistance level and supports in just a moment in the 50-day moving average. But ARK Invest from yesterday, right, the 19th, today's the 20th, on RQ, they had 6,218,454 shares. Now, yesterday, they added about 200 plus in total. Well, today, just in RQ, they added almost another 200. 6,421,881. Now, Nano Dimensions is getting closer to the 10th place. I've talked about it in previous videos. I can see Nano Dimensions reaching top 10, top 5 on this list. And if anything, this could reach top 5 pretty easily because I see them having a target value here of over 100 million in total. Now, I don't know how much more they see ahead, or this could take off and be #1. Who knows on how much more growth they see for Nano Dimensions. But this right here is pretty astonishing or like outrageous in my opinion. Like I said, I'm not really hype here, but this has me pumped to see this amount of shares just being loaded up at these numbers. Because if you think about the previous videos when we've tracked this and we've seen this, 200,000 shares used to seem like a lot, and they were buying it at like $4, at $5, at $6. It's at $11 a share, and they're still taking the same large positions. And I'm just seeing them saying, hey, we need to load up, right? Because the best price is now. That's pretty interesting. Now, that's my take. I'm not saying that's exactly what they're saying, but that's my take on what I see. I look forward to seeing your guys' comments and thoughts down below. So, ARKW on the 19th, they had 3,961,852 shares at 43 million in market value. Now, I didn't think they were going to do much on this one, but when we go ahead and look at ARKW, they loaded up. They loaded up. They reached the 4 million. 12,132. 46 million in market value. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting in my opinion. And the fact that they just keep on adding shares is as bold as it can get. And it's just bold statement after bold statement here with all of these from yesterday to today. Here we are with ARKW yesterday. Here we are with ARKW today. And then we're here with ARKQ yesterday and ARKQ today. Wow. I am really like blown away with this, because this is something that I used to think 200,000 shares was a lot at $4 or $5 for them. And they're doing the same amount of positions, the same size of positions, no matter where the stock is at, whether it's going up, whether it's going down. I can just see them saying the best price is now. That's pretty bold from ARK Invest's opinion and approach. So let's see here. Nano Dimensions, the highest point that it reached was up here at 1185. I'd write that down. That's the most important resistance level to reach newer highs, new resistance levels in the next coming days and weeks. Now, the 50-day moving average is 1110. If that gets crossed, the next support level would be down here at 1107. You could write that down to see the behavior of how the stock's reacting. But our support level here is 1123. Now, if the bears accomplish to break through that from 1123 to 1110, you have a small window to see how the stock's reacting, if the bulls are trying to reappear and bring this back up, or are the bears tearing this one down fairly fast. You want to go ahead and pay close attention to that and keep that in mind. And our resistance level that the bulls need a breakthrough to continue this momentum, move further away from the 50-day moving average in the upward direction, is 1164. I want to emphasize that. The bulls need a breakthrough 1164 to continue the momentum, reach newer highs, and not allow the 50-day moving average to catch up to it. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Stay tuned till the end of the video, because I'm about to share with you guys a ticker symbol you definitely want to have on your radar and add it to your watch list. So for everyone that has stayed till the end of the video, the ticker symbol I'm about to share with you guys, it's looking a little bit speculative. We're going to pull up the chart right now in just a moment. But one of the biggest things that caught my attention is the fact that it moved up in the ranks of the ETF that ARK Invest has, right? It actually was in the lower end and it started to work its way up. And here we are now seeing it at the very top. It's actually number one. It was previously number two most recently, right, when this first run happened. And now it's number one. Now I want to see how it reacts when they refresh this information later tonight. And I may do an update and also follow it for the next following day. So stay tuned for that. But the ticker symbol is SRNT, Ceragon Networks. Now, this is in the 5G sector. So this is a pretty hot stock now, even at the price that it's at. Now, the reason why I want every single investor to be aware that this may be speculative is because it ran up from $3 and some change all the way up to almost $7. And it's having a slight pullback, sitting now at $5.50. So we definitely need to see this cool off. We need to see what's going on, what all the hype is, and if there's going to be a good entry point, and if it even breaks through one of the main support levels that I'm watching, which is 450. If it consolidates somewhere above it, it may be a good sign or a healthy sign moving forward. Because look at how ARK Invest has this as number one in their ETF IZRL. Now, this ETF is a little bit smaller when it comes to market value and their position size on their ticker symbols and these different stocks, but the fact that they have it as number one, I mean, this moved up in the ranks. They loaded up on shares. They do not want to miss out on this opportunity. They see a lot of potential now with everything that happened and all the changes for CRNT, but I'm looking forward to see this go up even higher, like become 2-3 million shares, and that will be a bold statement how ARK Invest has been treating Nano Dimensions, Skills, Open Door, you know, when it was IPOB and then it became Open, and all these different ticker symbols, even Workhorse, that they just keep on piling on more stocks. So I look forward to doing an update on this. This is from the 19th, yesterday's. It has not been updated, but I look forward to seeing this number get higher. And especially because the price dipped, I can imagine them taking a larger position. That's just going to be my opinion. We got to see. We have to see how they react. And if they continue to load up on this, they see potential here and room that far beyond any of us can see on this chart. So it is a little bit speculative right now, due to the fact that it ran up, it's cooling off. We want to see how this cools off. But the fact that ARK Invest has it as number one and they have over 1 million shares, I look forward to this getting more shares added to it. That's going to be the bold statement. That's going to let us know that this is not as speculative as we think. Right now, it's looking speculative. We need to watch it closely. So stay tuned for that updated video. I'll probably post it down on the description down below once I do it. Or if you comment down below, I will share with you directly the link to that video when I do a full thorough analysis. I see what ARK Invest is doing, if they load up on more of their position on this one, on their ETF. And also I'll do a little bit more research on this company. So stay tuned for that. Once again, the ticker symbol is CRNT. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any position in this. I'm just here to enlighten you guys that you definitely want to keep this one on your radar moving forward. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.